This was the steak frites she told you not to worry about. You want to start off with something lean, like some beef tenderloin. I'm gonna gently pat their surface dry, reapply moisture with good oil. I'm gonna generously salt every little crevice. These fillets are pretty thick, so make sure you're hitting the sides as well. At this point, I'm gonna let them vibe on the side and let them come to room temperature, at least 20-30 minutes. I'm a fan of all types of fries, but today we're gonna be needing some russets. We're gonna give them a low fade into 1/3-inch discs, and then we're just gonna get some beautiful thin fries. Here's a quick knife tip. Because potatoes tend to stick to the knife, I like to angle my knife down and just slide through it like that. It looks something like this. Submerge them in ice water to wash off all the starch, and then when you're ready to fry, just drain and pat them dry. Okay, so a lot of you asked me about my frying setup. I like to use a Dutch oven. This is gonna help keep the oil nice and hot as we fry. Me personally, I like to deep fry in peanut oil only, and I like to make sure there's at least 3 to 5 inches of oil. Crank your heat up and let this come to temperature. When the oil's roughly at 315 degrees, go in for the first fry. Don't overcrowd the pot so the heat doesn't drop too much, and this is why you always leave space between the oil and the top of the pan. After about 5 minutes, they're still flimsy and helpless like you. On a wire rack and do the rest of your batches. At this time, grab a cast iron skillet and get it nice and hot. Hear me out. After it heats up, we're gonna go in with a neutral oil. I'm using avocado, and then we're just gonna nestle in our room temperature steaks. Give them a light press and don't touch them. And just after a couple minutes, we flip. And that's a beautiful crust if you ask me. All that's left is to hit them from the side. We're gonna quickly toss these on a wire rack to rest. In the same pan, I drained a little bit of the oil. I'm gonna go in with some butter. We instantly toss a shallot chopped as fine as you. To this, we're gonna add minced heartburn and capers. Just crack in some fresh cracked black pepper. And then last but not least, go in with some heavy cream. All this sauce was missing is just a nice hefty pinch of salt. And just keep in mind, this is why we use the lean cut of steak. Remember those bland and flimsy fries? Crank your heat up to 375 and just fry them one more time. As soon as they're golden like me, onto a wire rack, and then we instantly hit them with salt. And now we have final product. We're gonna get a nice slice of our steak, and you can't tell me that is not perfect. Wow. We're gonna get it lost in our sauce. A couple French fries join the party, and as always, now bismillah. I promise you that bite was perfection. One of my favorite meals of all time.